Welcome everyone to the Andy Barkett Show, along with the manager of the Jacksonville Suns, Andy Barkett. I'm Roger Hoover, and we're very early into the second half of the season, but Andy, the Suns playing winning baseball.
Yeah, we have. We've been playing really well the second half. Our pitching's been solid. We've been getting some timely hitting, some guys stepping up, players off the bench playing well. Bullpen's been throwing good. So, when we spoke last time, we were kind of in the same position. We were playing well, kind of in first place or hovering a little bit. But you got to finish it off. We got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, since we last talked, the Suns finished third in the first half standings in the South Division. Just take us through those final few series, and specifically that last series against Montgomery.
Yeah, we just didn't play well. I mean, there's certain times throughout the season where things are going your way, bounces are going your way, things are happening in your favor. You're getting certain calls in certain situations, and then sometimes you're not. And we went through a stretch there where injuries, a string of hitting balls right at people, or every mistake you make as a pitcher they hit, and then you run into a couple good starters. We faced Birmingham down the stretch; it was tough, and then Montgomery, we just didn't play well. And when you're coming down to a pennant race, when you're sharp and you're executing, you're playing well, you're getting good pitching, good things happen. We just didn't do that, so we fell a little bit short. But thankfully, starting the second half, I was impressed to see our club get out and not quit, not hang our heads because of what happened in the first half and the way we finished the first half, because there was a lot of positives to what we did in the first half. These guys have come out playing hard and getting it done, and it's been fun to watch.
I'm sure for such a young team like the Suns are, you like seeing that. You like the transition, getting to learn from something like that and then take it forward in the next half.
Yeah, that's what player development's all about. I mean, I've heard somebody say they should call baseball adjustments instead of baseball, because that's really what you do, is adjust. So when you move up to this league and you've been in A-ball your whole life, for the most part, your professional life, you come up here, this is where you really start to have to adjust and do things a little bit differently, maybe depending on the pitcher that night, or the way the wind's blowing, or whatever happens in the game. You have to start making adjustments. You can't keep making the same mistakes over and over again. At this level of baseball, you'll get exposed. There's
been an adjustment to the starting rotation since we talked last. Anthony DeSclafani, a former Florida Gator, someone that Jacksonville fans know, he's came in. He won in his first two starts. What did you see out of him very early in his AA time?
Disco he can really attack hitters. He's aggressive. I think he's got a chance to be a starter in the big leagues one day. He's got 3 good pitches that he can control at times. He challenges hitters. He's not afraid of attacking the strike zone. He's not afraid of throwing an 0-2 pitch in the dirt and try to get a guy to swing and miss. He's done everything we've asked him to do in his short time here. He had a rough outing last time, but hey, these guys aren't perfect. They're going to have days that aren't great. He still competed for us, kept us in the ball game, and our bullpen came and picked him up. But I think he's done a great job for us so far, and I look forward to the rest of his starts in the second half.
We talked before about when a major leaguer comes into rehab with the Jacksonville Suns, you hope he adds to the ball club, helps. But Henderson Alvarez in his 2 rehab starts at Jacksonville certainly helped the Suns out.
Wow, man, that guy can really pitch. I'm looking forward to when he pitches in the big leagues, to watch him pitch every 5 days, just to watch that sinker work and how he attacks hitters and gets after it, and just fun to watch out there. Good tempo, trusts his defense, gets a lot of bad swings, and he really helped us out. Our club played well behind him, and he pitched real good for us. It was fun to have him when he was here, just like when any big leaguer comes through. When Lomo was here and Jeff Mathis, whenever they produce for you and play well, it's good for the players, good for the organization, good for the fans as well.
This has been a good series for the Suns against Pensacola Blue Wahoos. Jacksonville clinched a series win on Tuesday night and come from behind fashion. Jake Marisnick hitting the walk-off homer. It was a nice moment when Marisnick hit the walk-off homer, but I'm sure for you, getting to see the Suns get those 2 runs in the 8th and then get men on base in the 9th inning was just as fulfilling. Yeah, the fact that we came back, Disco didn't pitch well, and we got down. We scored a run there early, but then really our offense was quiet, or scored 2 runs on the Fisher home run, and their offense was quiet for a while and looked like they were kind of cruising through the game. And then all of a sudden, we some fight in the 8th. Remuto leads off with a double, scores on Coxey's hit. Then they make a mistake, throw a ball away, get a man to third base. Situational baseball. We drive him in. We're down a run now. And then Perio does a great job leading off in the 9th, getting the single. Works a 7-8 pitch at bat, gets on base. Michael didn't get the bunt down, but even though I was confident, even with runner at first, that Jake was going to get a better pitch to hit than he would with a runner at second, so it really didn't bug me all that much that Michael didn't get the bunt down. But then
he got 2-0, got behind. He was patient, looked for his pitch. He centered it up, did all he was supposed to do, and that natural talent sent that baseball a long way and sent us to victory. And that was one of the better moments that we've had here in Jacksonville in my 3 years.
Also a good moment earlier this week when the Southern League All-Star announced the South Division rosters. Of course, you're getting to manage the Southern League South Division All-Star team. First of all, what's it like for you to get to manage this game again? You
know, it's a lot of fun. Anytime you're an All-Star, and especially being able to do it in you know, your friendly confines where you come to work every day and where your home fans are, you know, that's always good. And you know, it's being around good players. 2 years ago when we did it, there's many players that were on that team in 2010, I think it was. Or 2011, that are in the big leagues now. Paul Goldschmidt, A.J. Pollock, Matt Moore, just to name a few. And you know, Luke Montz has made it to the big leagues from that club. So we had a lot of fun, and it was great to be around good players and see them play and give them freedom to do their thing and just enjoy the game of baseball and enjoy talent. And I get to see, you know, I got to meet Buster Olney last time. He was our keynote speaker. I know Andre Dawson, who's somebody I've admired my whole life, is coming to speak this time. So I'm looking forward to it. You know, even though we're all-star managers and staff by default, you still get to represent the organization, you know, the Jacksonville Suns and Miami Marlins, and your family and yourself, and be recognized as an all-star. So it's an honor for my staff and myself to do it and to be around the players, and hopefully we're going to win the game last time. Matt Moore, as good as he is for Tampa, couldn't get out of the first inning for us in Jackson, Tennessee a couple of years ago because he was trying to throw 100 miles an hour so Buster Olney could probably call everybody and tweet it and say that he threw 100 miles an hour, but he couldn't throw strikes. But we played good, but we ended up coming up short. But I think we had more fun than the other team, though. But hopefully this time we will win the game.
I'm sure you're proud for the 6 Suns that were named to the All-Star team. Kyle Jensen got honorable mention, but then you look, Jake Marisnick is also on the team. Then you have 4 pitchers, Adam Conley, Michael Brady, Sam Dyson, then Jay Jackson.
Yeah, those guys, you know, it's going to be fun having your own players there, especially, like I said, the home crowd. Jake Marisnick has been a crowd favorite here. He's gotten a lot of big hits for us late in games. Fans really like watching him play and play center field. I think he's one of the best players in the league, so happy that he's recognized as an all-star. Those pitchers have really kept us in it. I mean, our offense has not been stellar the first half, and so all those guys you named have been a part of the pitching staff that have all contributed to our success, and the fact that we were so close at the end of the first half, and now that we're off to a good run in the second half, it's because of those guys and the rest of the guys on the staff as well. So no, I'm proud of all of them, and I look forward to working with them in the All-Star game.
Well, Andy, second half, and the next time we talk will be around the Southern League All-Star game coming up on Wednesday, July 17th here at Bragan Field, and we're getting ready for tonight's ball game, July 30th. The Stars and Stripes uniform on, and the hat looks pretty good.
Thank you. Yeah, I think you know, I thought, you know, since you're dressed up for the occasion for the show, I thought I would dress up in our uniform tonight, recognizing you know, our country's independence, and so we're giving these jerseys away here at Bragan Field tonight. So I thought I'd sport them for the show. But thanks for having me on the show, Hoove, and talking Suns. And hopefully next time we'll talk, we'll have about a 10-game lead.
Sounds good. That was Suns manager Andy Barkett. I'm Roger Hoover. Thank you for watching the Andy Barkett Show.